What's going on, guys? It's Mike Gray. Welcome to the channel.
This video means so much to me as we've officially reached my first year in photography. I want to thank each individual who has helped me bring a vision of mine to life, taught me things I didn't know, encouraged me to go harder. This beautiful art form has allowed me to travel to places I've never been, meet people I would have never known, and to be honest, kept me happy when things in my life weren't. For that, I'll forever cherish and appreciate standing behind the camera. Sometimes you have to realize that life isn't always about you. It's about shedding light on others, making them feel special. And that's what brings me joy. Capturing moments that can forever be shared and saved. I truly love it. And this is year one. We just getting started.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Got the tripod. Got the Sony just chilling on the tripod right now, but it's okay. We got to do what's necessary to get what we need. Yeah, so set the exposure. I really like this vibe right here. So I'm gonna get a wide of this situation. You can kind of see the pawn shop sign in the back, so I really dig that.
Whoa. All right, I'm gonna stop it right there. Let me just give y'all a little quick rundown of what I was doing right here. Absolutely nothing. Didn't know what I was doing. I had just gotten the Sony that I was filming on. I had it on regular settings. I had just gotten the RB that I was shooting on. Didn't know what I wanted to take pictures of. But this is the beauty of taking that leap of faith and going into it with no expectation. I didn't know what I wanted to take pictures of at that moment, but I just knew I wanted to take pictures. And I had been influenced by a lot of photographers. At first, I thought I was a landscape photographer. And let's just say that all the photos turned out garbage. That whole video turned out trash. And I had it uploaded on YouTube. I had reviewed it. I had reviewed it with some folks. And I had reviewed it some more, and I made the executive decision to delete it. This is an example of not moving forward until you're ready, embracing the process. You know what I'm saying? I get so many DMs that are like, yo, I want to do photography. Great, do it. Yo, I want to start a YouTube. Great, do it. But for me, in my experience, I would say to not jump into it until you are ready. It's been fun with me because genuinely, I haven't given a damn. I've wanted to document my process as a photographer because it's just been fun. Just because you film something and shoot something doesn't mean you have to release it. Learn from your mistakes, because at that moment, when I was talking about the pawn shop and the trees, I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. I just knew that I wanted to make a cool video that wasn't cool, and I knew I wanted to take some pictures. Let's get back into it.
You know, we headed right now to shoot the homie, Be Free, shoot some landscapes for my homie Derek.
I don't know what I was doing scheduling 2 shoots in one day at the same time for 2 of my homies. I had my bro Derek, who wanted some inspo photos for his feature film that he was dropping. And then I had my homie Be Free, who flew into town, flew into LA, was going to pay me to take photos. And I made the bright decision to schedule them at the same time. I'm gonna tell you right now, that wasn't a good idea, especially when I hadn't been taking photos for that long. I don't know what made me do this, but I did it, and let's continue.
Brought the tripod just in case. What you like how I look? Even if you did.
They got up in there, bro. They up in there.
I don't really like this vibe, though. Yep.
Good.
Yep.
It's good that I'm showing you this process because things haven't always been pretty. So at this point, we were just walking around Fairfax. I was finding spots that made sense for Derek's shoot and then just squeezing B-Free in there when I could to take some portraits. B-Free was getting hot. At this point, we had been walking around. He had a heavy duffel bag with all his other clothing options in it. It was messed up. Never prioritize free work over paid work. I don't know what made me do that, but I did it. And I lost out on some money that I could have gotten for some fire photos that were not fire. Let's continue.
It's not the best idea to plan too many shoots at one time. So we learning that now. Now B-Free probably mad.
Yeah, he tight.
He
I
tight?
can tell he tight in the car.
Just didn't know that they were under a time. Like, this all should have been talked about.
No, I mean, well, he didn't know that you were about to be shooting Derek at the same time until you said that when we got there.
I told you though. I told you that. So as the manager, you should have told him, yo, he gonna be shooting his homie also. You knew I was about to shoot Derek.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was gonna take this long to shoot Derek. Derek shit, I thought it was gonna take 10 minutes. Your Derek shit, I thought it was just, I didn't know, bro, on God, you didn't say that. On God, you just said, oh yeah, we're gonna get some landscape. I thought we was gonna do that shit from D's crib.
Well, you thought wrong. You thought wrong, Julian. We weren't just taking photos at Derek's house. I made the decision to drive around Los Angeles like a dumbass and take photos at the Coliseum and the football stadiums and the rings. And I prioritized that over somebody who flew to Los Angeles to pay me for my services. I thought that I could squeeze them in together. Nah, I don't know what more to say about it. But I will say that since then, I have yet to make that mistake again, and I don't plan on doing it in the future. Let's continue.
Oh, you do? Oh, damn.
My very good friend, Tio, who is one of my absolute favorite people, he's just as crazy as I am. He got this print, and there's one little defect on this print. So in terms of my favorite thing, which is called quality control, you can see right here, there's one little speck. Okay, you got that? Now, Tio, as you know, I keep quality control, so you'll be getting a new print, and this one is gone. Get your popcorn ready.
First off, y'all have seen so much about Tyler. Y'all already know the story, so I don't need to go into that. But I picked this specific clip because this is when I first started going to the lab and I started learning more and more about prints. And around this time is when I was getting the idea of the stories that I wanted to tell throughout my photography. Every time I would go to the lab, I would learn something new. Quality control, coloring, what type of papers to use, how these papers were being printed, all of the elements to make a print. And over time, this influenced me to want to go more in that direction because for the longest time, even still now, I mean, I know my lane at this point, but I feel like as an artist, we're always evolving and we're always trying new things. So at this point, I definitely didn't know still what I wanted to do as far as the type of photography that I wanted to do. T.O., I mean, one of my favorite wide receivers of all time, he played for my favorite football team, which is the Philadelphia Eagles. So the information and the knowledge that I would get from going to the lab, shouts out to the Icon in Los Angeles, Get With It or Get Lost. They do such a great job with their printing, with their scanning, with their processing. Such a great team of people over there and a great family at this point. I get a lot of my work done there that I don't process and scan here because, you know, things that I'm getting paid for or projects that I consider done at a high level, I just like to get it done professionally by people who do that daily. So that's that.
Is my audio working? Is it on? Check.
No.
Check.
No.
We got damn.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it one more time. It's crazy. You have a fresh fade, sir, and no bumps on the back of your neck. It's hold on. You gotta, hold on. Y'all can't laugh. All right.
Okay.
Get in the same position. All right, come on. You ready? All right. Come on, bro.
The Colonial shoot, if you guys have been tapped in and subscribed to the channel for a while, I'm sure that you've seen this video. If you haven't, man, please check it out. It's funny to me. It's a part of the period collective that I did with the Black Kennedys, the Ruby Bridges, and that of the Colonials. It was the first shoot for me that I invested money in. I rented the costumes, had Julian look up, furniture on Facebook Marketplace to find the desk and the chair, and we kind of built this little set. It took us a minute to actually find that location, but we drove around for a day. I did not want it to be identifiable. When I got home and I reviewed the footage, and I noticed that Julian had been filming towards the street with all the modern cars driving past. I just thought to myself, we spent the whole day trying to find a location that could look like it was in the 1800s. I have eyes, and I noticed that he was filming that way, so we turned him around and we got what we needed. Let's continue.
So we got the DeVille right now, the 66 black DeVille. Oh, this bad boy. This ride's different. We headed to the Kennedy shoot downtown right now, and I think this is gonna be fun, man. I'm setting up my shots right now. The talent will be here in the next 30 minutes. This is exciting, man. This is my first real fine art attempt. The Black Kennedys. Brent Sherwood is part of the Secret Service. He will be making sure that Jackie and John F. Kennedy get to where they need to be safely without any harm or any foul doing. We're just waiting for John F. to finish doing his activities, his secret activities that he does in the Oval Office. Finish getting his herbal supplement, and then we'll head to set. There you go. All right.
So I was trying to make sure my shit was good too. So
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Okay. Damn. All right.
Yeah, I don't know what Jackie Kennedy just did right there, but I can tell you that this was the shoot that made me fall in love with photography. It made me fall in love with fine art. It made me fall in love with storytelling. It made it easier for me to decide the lane that I wanted to go in. And it took me a long time. I've shown you only 5% of footage that has me failing. I have a whole hard drive full of videos, full of photos that haven't made the cut. And for me, I just want people to know that not all the photos I take are good. A lot of them are bad, and a lot of them are still bad. I still take terrible photos. Though I take good photos, I take terrible photos. We're all human. Not everything is going to be better than your last. And that's something that I've had to learn. Learning, as well as just experiencing and doing. As an artist, you learn more each time. But there's just some photos that you may take that are just at such a high caliber, it's hard to top it. So for me, I was in the mindset that I had to make each photo better and better and better. And it doesn't matter how much planning and organizing you put into something, it doesn't mean it's gonna be better. I have yet to take a photo that I've enjoyed more so than the behind the Cadillac DeVille of Jackie and John F. Kennedy. I have confidence that the next photo is coming around the corner. This was such a magical experience for me. And I just want to thank you guys for everything you do. I want to thank you guys for your support. And for me, This wasn't a video that I just wanted to drop just because. I get so many emails and DMs about my timeline and my journey. And I just wanted to show you and be transparent with you about what it's been for me. Wanted to be transparent because you can see a lot of videos from different people and for me, and you can see the end result of things. And quite honestly, it's like a highlight reel, right? Everybody takes bad photos, you know. Everybody makes mistakes, and I've taken a shit ton of bad photos and I made a hell of a lot of mistakes. I wanted just to make a video being real and showing you guys how my journey has been and how I've gotten to where I've gotten to in the last year. This ride has been beautiful. I've cherished and embraced every moment of it. I thank all of you for continuously supporting me. If you rocked with this video, please like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'd love to hear your experience, how long you guys have been doing photography for. Have you guys made mistakes? And how do you recuperate? How do you come back and take those losses as wins? Because I've made a lot of mistakes and taken a lot of losses, but in my eyes, I've turned them into wins, whether it be knowledge, whether it be making the best decision for the long run. I think that's most important. You know, being an artist, you're gonna do these things, and it's all about how you bounce back and how you learn from them. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next week.
We're struggling right now to find.
Hey, we struggling right now to find the best spot. People out here, like, we don't step out, so we trying to figure out the best route. Roundabout?
That shit rhymed. We're trying to step
I'm
out.
a Riddler.
So we trying to figure out the best route. You not gonna finish it?
Hey, you heard it straight from the chef mouth. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? I came through like an X pouch. No, that was whack. But that was straight. That was the chef mouth.
Step in and we gonna step out. I got the gauge, I blow his chest out.
Hand me Tech 9s. Hold up, damn.